You ever seen a man's brains? Oh, I've seen them. I take them up, scoop them up, put them in, do them up like brains. You're buying brains. But there's a bowl right here, and there's a bowl here, a bowl here, and a bowl there. Now, they're connected to the spine. The spine goes down the backbone. And if all four of these bowls of brains, if all four of them is functioning, you're not a one-track mind. You're a four-track mind.
That's a big 10 for him. Appreciate it. We don't have too much traffic coming through now. Sit here and watch them come shooting off the end of that bridge a little bit. That's the only thing I do this time of day. Just sit around and wait.
You have to do this in a hurry because you're going to cover several places at one time. Not at one time, but as quick as you can, because they gobble better earlier part of the morning, and later in the morning they get the less they gobble. Anybody tell you they can call a gobbler away from a pack of hens just any time? Did you hear that? Sounds almost like a turkey gobbling, but it's not. It's one of those big woodpeckers pecking. Fool you a lot of times.
They said he was 65 years old. I don't know about that now. That's a long life for a mule. But he eventually died. They rooted him over into that pond. That old skeleton lying there with a hide all on him, just as tough as anything you ever see. I brought him down here and put him in a bed, little old bed I had yonder, and they all left. They crawl at night. You can't keep them in a place. They stay around in the edge of the swamp.
Out there's a lot of muddy water. That reminds me of the story about the two sailors. They were looking at the water, and one says, "It's a lot of water out there," and the other guy says, "Yeah, that's just the top of it."
Sand dunes, there's sand dunes in there. And that sand, it crawls, and it crawls over the roads. And they're sweeping it with a sweeper all the time to keep it from covering up the roads.
It's growing sand. That sand grows.
See, now I had just a little bit of this in this jar whenever I brought it out. And now you see my jar is nearly full. It grows, it crawls. It crawls up the side of the jar, you see.
I reckon it's gonna fill up the jar.
In 2 more years, it will fill up this jar.
Well, the people, they don't know for sure if we have a police officer on duty here or not. So I can sit here and catch a lot of them as they come across the bridge or come down through town. I have different areas I like to sit around and wait. I sit here a lot of times.
And I had a good blind, some palmettos. I sat behind some palmettos. I done had my gun on him, And when he got up there, he was walking a little too fast to shoot him because I wanted a sure shot. And what I done, I just whistled. And he stopped, and he looked, and when he looked up, that was the end of it. Pow! And that's him right there in the middle with about 11-inch beard.
You run that footer in a circle this way, and then your hand right to the reverse. Then they just pick up your pistol and go and shoot just away from the yard, singing a song. That's 4. In other words, there's 5 things. That's 5 things I can do on one with this old knot up here.
And he double gobbled. Well, I knew right then that I had a pretty good chance of killing him.